All right. Welcome back, my regular viewers, listeners, and watchers. And of course, if you happen to be here for the very first time, welcome. Before I go any further, my name is Rahul George, India's premier iHypnosis life healer coach and your personal guide. So today's pod is focused on something that I'm sure as a healer, as a coach, you've been thinking a lot about. And that is in this work that we do. Uh, Sometimes there can be a tendency to want to kind of obsess over the results, obsess over how are we going to create that transformation in the life of our clients. I know that in my own journey over the last 2 decades, this is something that I was thinking about and obsessing over very, very often, until of course I discovered something that made all the difference. So today we will of course dive deeper into this, and I just want to let you know that if you find yourself feeling maybe a little disempowered, maybe you feel a little overwhelmed, it's like, how am I going to be able to find the solutions to the problems that my clients have, because it's, I've never maybe experienced it before, so how am I going to be able to help them? If this is a question that you quite often think about, then let me just quickly unpack it right now. It's not about you. I'll say it again. It's not about you. The important thing in this work that we do as healers and coaches is that it is everything to do with being open, being willing to receive, whether that is, guidance from a higher power. Maybe that's your spiritual power, maybe that's your connection to the divine, maybe that is just um, you know allowing yourself to connect to your creative self, whatever term you may use. But I just want to let you know that this work that you're really intending to do, the change that you're really intending to bring about, that happens when you actually focus on allowing, and you focus on connecting to something that's bigger than you. And this is something that I have been focusing on now for many, many years. Of course, in the initial phase, there was always that question, there was always that doubt. How am I going to be able to help my clients? Because maybe I've not experienced that in my own life. Maybe I've not experienced the pain that they're going through. Maybe I've not experienced the that particular uh, you know hurdle that they're dealing with. And so over time, of course, I started to recognize that it was not about me, and it was everything to do with my clients. So, if you've been, maybe you've just gotten into being a healer and a coach, and you've been wondering, okay, how do I help people? I just want to let you know that uh, things only get better from here. And the more you allow yourself to tap into the the nudges that you get, the intuitive um, signs that you see, that is really what is going to make all the difference. And of course, as time progresses, when you continue to do this work, you will be inspired to make that difference. And of course, these are daily pods that I create, one as a way to remind you that you're not alone on this journey, and that, of course, if there's any way in which I can help you, I'll be more than happy to. And having said all of that, of course, as always, remember, these are pods that are done every day. And also, there is a community that is waiting to be there for you, to help you on your journey. So, in our community, of course, every Monday and Friday we meet between 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. Indian Standard Time. And this is an opportunity for you to meet me live, and, of course, also connect with members of our community, so that you get to have people who are here to support you on your journey. As always, we are here to be with you and to support you. And, if there's any way in which I can help you, please do reach out and let me know. And of course, having said all of that, remember to live your purpose. God bless. And of course, I will be back with another pod tomorrow. And yeah, one final thing for those of you who stuck around till here, If you know of a healer or a coach who is right now struggling and is feeling overwhelmed with trying to be there for their clients and not knowing how to do it, please do share this pod with them. And lastly, of course, as they say, it helps the algorithm. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please do like and subscribe. Take care until the next one. See you soon.